Excuse me. Okay, we're back in regular session of Ways and Means, and I'd like to have a motion authorizing and approving a settlement agreement to an action relating to the opioid crisis. Mr. Fanton moves and Mr. Havey seconds. Are there questions? And this will be coming to the board at a future meeting with the final resolution.
I'm sorry, go ahead with your vote. Today, yes. Be coming off the floor today.
Okay.
And just to mention, I believe Brenda sent us an email with the complete resolution in the email, so without the blanks.
Were you turned on there?
No.
Okay. We're live.
Yeah,
Mrs. Hopkins just commented that we were sent a copy of the resolution as it will be presented. Mr. Healy?
Yes, Chairman. This only deals with one litigation that we have pending, correct? And we have others pending in this matter also?
There was this is one defendant off of a multi-defendant opioid lawsuit. So this is a settlement agreement for just Johnson & Johnson and Janssen Pharmaceutical. So there are others out there that we'll be looking to settle with, or they will go to trial. So.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Thank you. Referrals from committees, personnel, Mrs. Hopkins? Excuse me. I'm just used to going to Human Services for everything. My mistake.
we have nothing today.
Mr. Havey?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Defender Barb Kelly is requesting permission to fill one full-time paralegal, non-union, grade 4, step base to step 11. The primary responsibility of this position would be management of discovery provided under recent reforms, and the role would support up to 5 attorneys, caseloads, plus county courts, 35 town and village courts, as well as hundreds of clients. The salary for this is estimated between $41,100 and $55,500, with benefits between $15,668 and $21,687. And it is funded 100% by the statewide expansion of the Hurl Herring Grant. And I will move this.
And it's seconded by Mr. Healy. Are there any questions? Mr. Healy?
I see this was submitted by our department head, Barb Kelly. I don't see where it was signed by the administrator. And the personnel officer, looks like maybe a old form was used. I'm not sure, but I assume this has the blessing of the county administrator. Is that correct?
It does, and I had thought I'd signed off on that form, but you're correct, there's not even spaces on this one, so I'm not sure where they went, but both Mr. Budinger and I did look at this and had approved it.
Okay, and this should help in the transition and efficiency of her office, as I understand that. Is correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Other questions? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Next one, sir.
Okay, number 2. County Administrator Carissa Knapp is requesting permission to fill one full-time Geographic Information Systems Specialist, non-union, grade 5, step base to 11. And this position will provide the county with a dedicated employee to work on GIS-related projects. The annual salary of this position is estimated to be between $42,548 and $58,897, with benefits between $16,624 and $23,011. This position is funded 100% by county funds, and I will move that.
Moved seconded by Mrs. Root. Are there any questions or comments on this one? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's carried. Next one, sir.
Okay, last one. Personnel Officer H. Robert Budinger is requesting permission to fill one full-time human resource assistant, non-union, grade 4, step base to 11. This position is responsible for personnel paperwork for about half of the county departments. This position is also responsible for reports of personnel changes and payroll certifications for the county, towns, and villages. The annual salary of this position is estimated to be between $40,100 and $55,508, with benefits estimated to be between $15,667 and $21,687. And this is funded with 100% county funds, and I will move that.
Is there support? Mr. Healy. Any questions? Comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Resource Management. Mr. Decker?
This is a request seeking approval for the Allegheny County Snowmobile Federation to submit a funding application in partnership with Allegheny County to the New York State Office for Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation for funding to maintain snowmobile trails in Allegheny County. This is a resolution that we've had in years past. It's been very well received, used to maintain trails throughout the county. We believe it's going to be in the same range as last year, $113,280, and I will move that.
Motion, is there support? Mr. Curran, are there any questions? Comments?
Mr. Chairman, just a comment, if I
Yes, sir.
could. This has been a very successful program, comes from registration fees for snowmobiles, and might be something that we could utilize in the future for additional travel on trails and new trails. It's been widely received by the snowmobile club, so just a comment.
Thank you. Any others? All in favor? Opposed? And that's carried. Are there any other referrals to come before the committee today? Is there any old business? New business? Good of the order?
We'll have a caucus and let's take a break. About 4:30.
Okay, Legislator Healy is announcing a caucus for 1:30. Anything else? Not, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Mr. Decker? Support Mr. Havey. All in favor? Opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.